Yo, come in.
Where did it all start from you? Like, how can you remember the first time you actually thought you wanted to do this? Because it's not like it's a back. I guess it wouldn't have been and it still isn't really something that's
a career
move. Of all kids.
I had a bunch of school kids from Barrenjoey come in the other day, and at the end of it, it was like, okay, and don't anyone think of doing this? Go and get a proper job.
When did you first sort of go out on your own? And was that was it a big sort of jump or?
No, not really, because I used to,
flow.
Around the time we were talking when I was working in Brookvale, I used to live just across the road here, and so I was always doing half stuff for screen printers. I never really had a conscious decision of saying, I'm going to go it alone. It was really gradual for me. You just moved into just
having enough work.
Yeah, and then I had a studio down in the Corso on my own for about probably 10 years down above the chemist near the at the wharf end there, just in this shitty little room. So it was never a sort of thing that was like, I'm going to bite the bullet and do it. It was just kind of like you move from thing to thing, Still don't feel like I've got a proper job now in a way. Santa Cruz Skate Art and Jim Phillips and like the 70s, sort of late 60s rock posters, all those psychedelic ones, and San Francisco artists and comics. Then all the punk rock era sort of I was involved with. There was a guy called Pusshead that was like...
Pusshead, that's the best punk rock name.
Yeah, he used to do a thing in Thrasher magazine, and he's still now, he ended up becoming really famous and did a heap of shit for Metallica. Like most of the best Metallica artwork you ever see is sort of Pusshead artwork and stuff. There's so many different scales that you could talk about, whether you're talking about guys who, love 8-Ball and Daniel Clowes and comics like that, and then you can get onto stuff like Roan and, and then you start seeing stuff from overseas of guys I just have no idea about that. I'm like, oh my God,
Oh, what did you play? Or...
I was just the screaming singer.
Oh, singer.
I could play guitar a bit.
It's even
not
better.
Much. Yeah. It was the late 80s, and I had a band, the Hellmen, and there was Mass Appeal, another band from around here, and the Hard-Ons, and it was a pretty vibrant little scene. Everyone played quite a fair bit. There was a lot of places to play around town. When we were doing the Secret Walls thing, and they kept talking about it and saying, do you have any film? And I was going, no, there's no film, because it was in those days. It was wasn't like just holding up a phone and stuff like that. There is film. We played it the first couple of big day outs and stuff, and there's film of it, but I've just never got it. And it's like I keep thinking I should chase that down, but you just never do. It's not something I'm going to do. I'm going to do that today. What's that film?
Yeah. Hey. It'd be pretty good to have though.
That film from 1992.
Yeah, I played a big day out. Hey, you did.
Yeah, when there was 5,000 people at it.
Yeah.
Not 45,000. It was when Nirvana toured. They only did the one tour, and I did the poster for that. And with Collectors now, that's a real... And I used to have a pile of them, screen printed ones, and it's since been bootlegged as an offset thing and all sorts of stuff. Oh. And I used to give them away to my mate. Here, do you want a Nirvana poster? And people would just leave it on the couch or in the back of, and you forget of it. Now it's like, shit, I wish I had that pile of posters now.
Yes. And all the new things that are popping up, like Secret Walls and La Division. And,
yeah, totally. Actually,
kind of it's staying relevant. And
I was saying to Sam before, it's weird that it's like, when I was younger, there was just nothing like that. There was like band scenes and everything.
Yeah.
But now there's these whole scenes that revolve just around art.
Yeah.
That are like, where did all this come from? And whether it's related to it is sort of a social media thing, but I think it's also just that it's more of a DIY sort of ethic that's flowed through where, it used to be that way with music where, you were just a rock star or a person, there was nothing in between, and then people just realised you could just pick shit up and play and do it yourself and muck around. I think the same things happened in art in the last 10 years or maybe longer, just that people realise, anyone can really do it. being an artist the loneliest thing in the world, especially working on your own as a freelancer, because you're just in your studio. You got no idea. I mean, when you finish a job, it goes, and then it doesn't come out for months, and then by the time it's out, I don't know, I never see T-shirts or anything I do on the street. It's only probably social media in recent years where you see a reaction to stuff you've done, where you post something and people say, that's sick, or, you're a satanic fuckwit, or...
People that normally wouldn't get their stuff out there, like you kind of... It allows like-minded people to sort of connect, like La Division now, like, it's...
It's what we were saying before, how I was just sort of like saw it online and so you guys was like, oh, can I join in? Can I come?
Yeah.
You're always doing jobs, I suppose, even now that you're not that, stoked on, but you're going to do it to get the money sort of thing. So
I think that's...
The ratio's just gotten better, yeah. It used to be lots of shit, little bit of fun. Now it's more fun and some shit sort of things.